Hi friends, how we doing? Hope you're having a good week so far. Happy Thursday. Things here are going good. I got my first shot of the COVID vaccine today, which is exciting. Well, I mean, getting a shot isn't very exciting. It wasn't that bad though. It just took like 1 second to actually get the shot. Waiting for it took a while. But other than a little bit of a sore arm, don't have any side effects or anything, so that's good. And I'm very excited about that. What else is going on? I was trying to get some tickets for the reopening of Disneyland. I'm not gonna go like the day that it opens, but maybe like in June or something like that. Once I'm like fully vaccinated, I have to go back for my second vaccine shot in like a couple weeks or so. So very exciting stuff though, I know. But anyways, today is also exciting because there was a hotfix patch for Spellbreak on console and for PC too. I think there was some crash issues on PC, but just PlayStation, I think, had it the worst of everyone, but I know also Xbox and Switch had some issues. I think the Xbox and Switch version of the patch is slightly delayed, is what they said this morning. I haven't had a chance to check up any more on that since, but yeah, it just said Switch and Xbox slightly delayed. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll see those soon. I did play a couple games of Spellbreak before we went live, just to test it out, make sure things are working. I was like this close yesterday to just so I had a very frustrating experience with Spellbreak yesterday with the bug, whatever the bugs were that were in the PlayStation launch version of Chapter 2. I tried to play for like 2 or 3 hours. I think I maybe successfully completed one game of Dominion. Dominion was crashing. What I ended up doing, just because I was trying to like level up my Frost Ascending outfit, I ended up just turning off crossplay, going into Battle Royale, because Battle Royale does not have any issues. So if you're still having issues, play Battle Royale, because apparently most of the issues were with the new Dominion game mode. But yeah, so I ended up turning off crossplay and Battle Royale. I think most people are playing and enjoying Dominion, so Battle Royale is pretty sleepy. A lot of bots in there anyways, but especially with crossplay off. So I just use it as like an early access opportunity for, in that survey they did a while back, they asked about possible PvE later. So it's just like early access preview of that. The bots have gotten so much better though. Oh my gosh. You can still tell they're bots, just some of their movement, but they do some really interesting things. I got into a final 2 fight, and like after fighting with like a ton of bots all at once, like I was down to like almost no health and did end up losing to a bot, which is kind of sad. But the bots, at least with Chapter 1, they made the bots a lot more accurate and stuff. And I think they've continued to do that in Chapter 2. But we're not here to talk about bots, fighting bots, other than me. I'm kind of a bot. Let's play some Spellbreak. Now that we can actually play without, hopefully anyways, worrying about crashes. There might still be issues, and I'm fine with that. Like I haven't had a chance to like be on social media or check Reddit since I was getting my shot and stuff, but from my own personal experience, it already seemed better. I was able to play and complete a match, which I couldn't do yesterday. So What might have happened too that it got so bad is maybe they made some changes in preparation for the patch on the server end. And that may have caused more problems yesterday because it had been like not that bad. Like I was maybe having like 2 or 3 crashes a day, playing like 2 or 3 hours a day. So anyways, I don't know. Let's jump off of my beautiful face here and jump over to some Spellbreak. So the plan today, let me make sure our music is at a good level. I think that's good. My game, I think I should actually check this, that my sensitivity and stuff didn't get changed. No, okay, that's all I was saying. Wasn't sure if maybe that got reset with the update. So I'm gonna dive into some ranked games. If we have viewers show up, there was someone that came into my stream over the weekend that said they wanted to play, and said they could make today's stream. We'll see if they show up. There was also Michelle, I think, from Tuesday's stream said they might come and play. So we'll see, but until then, I'll dive into some ranked. I did get this outfit to the 2nd level, and I'm almost to the 3rd level. You see up in the upper right corner, 78. Oh my gosh, that was really fast matchmaking. Maybe all the PlayStation folks just finished school and work on the East Coast and are hopping on. That would be nice. I hope that things are good here. The first couple days, there was a lot of people on PlayStation in my matches, and the matchmaking was doing what they said it would do, which was prioritizing your matches with those people on your same input device. I've seen almost all PlayStation lobbies when I looked through the scorecard at the end. That hasn't been the case the last few days, and I think that's just because most people aren't patient enough to, and I don't blame them at all. The crashes were really bad. I'm a very patient person, and if I'm getting to the point where I was like, I can't deal with this, and was like, I actually wrote a tweet to cancel today's Spellbreak stream because I was so frustrated, and I was just like, well, I'll relax a little bit. I decided I would try playing some PvE in Battle Royale. Sometimes it just like, you just need like, and even if you've been patient and you're so frustrated and waiting for something to get resolved, just like take a deep breath, try to chill, be just a little more patient, and it's rewarded. Because honestly, I was not expecting to wake up today to this patch. I love this game and love the developers, but something they haven't been great about is like patching things quickly. I think the quickest we've got any patch was like a month. And that was going to be really miserable. I think the crashes were so bad they just had to do it. They were worse even than what like people who had the white and black screen issues I think on the Switch had. It was just like almost basically game breaking, like actually game breaking. But fingers crossed, all resolved now. We'll find out here. I feel like my music is just a little too loud. Oops. It's so weird to me that I feel like they should add some dialogue there if you don't make a choice. Like pestering you to make a choice.
Sun zone captured by the enemy team. Your enemies have the advantage.
See, they seem like they're just abandoning that, so... Or maybe not. Maybe they want to fight. I'm not tanky enough yet to deal with anything. Oh good. Some teammates to help. Oh no! So they wandered right into a fireball. Oh yes, wind spam. So lovely. Unfortunately, originally they said the this hotfix patch might include some bounce changes. It doesn't seem like that's happened. Or if it did, they didn't mention anything about it. All they said was crashes. Some people, I think on PC mostly, were having issues with some frame dropping and stuff in Halcyon Keep, I believe. And I'm not remembering. There was, I think, oh, just general performance improvements, just like some extra bug things, I think, that they didn't found their way into the release patch. So they're gonna hit a shot here. I wonder if I'm on East servers or something like that. I know some people have been struggling with that. Oh, wind, 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 wind. I'm gonna start campaigning for a new talent in the game called Windbreaker.
2 zones and enemy hands.
It's gonna be 4 costs, but it's gonna be the new meta. Everyone's gonna be running it. It's gonna be must run. It's gonna be like the new recovery. I don't even want this spot. I was just trying to waste your time. You can have it. You can have it.
So you wish for greater power. You were wise to come to me. Your enemies have captured the sun zone. The star zone is yours.
Good.
The sun zone is yours.
Oh, I hit one.
2 objectives.
Sometimes I just send those lobs over just to try to get them off the point, make them think there might be someone closer, because it's hard to tell with Frost if the person is close or far.
Sun zone has been captured by
I
the
think there's too many Velguard.
The moon zone is yours.
Should have dropped that later.
Another objective. Well done.
Need a better Frost. I don't need any of these things. I just need a better Frost. I need to make sure my need to make sure I have my Disneyland thing pulled up. In case that happens. I kind of feel like either they like screwed things up because it said like more than an hour wait since 8 a.m. today on the virtual queue for it. So I feel like maybe they somehow screwed it up.
2 zones and enemy
Or I don't know. But maybe just like with the Spellbreak patch, I just need to be a little
Your
patient.
enemy has all the objectives.
Yeah, we're kind of getting stomped here.
Star zone captured.
kind of looking forward to not wearing this frost outfit because I just feel like you are a glowing beacon for people to just focus you with it on.
Have a boon in mind.
I just want to level it up. Same thing. I feel like not all the class skins are like that because I feel like the stone one actually kind of blend in, but the pyro one and the frost one, the pyro one, you're like actually just glowing. You're like a glowing target. Can't hit a shot. Why did at the range on fire tornadoes? They wish they would have just tweaked that even. I was so far away. Why does it have a 10-meter effect radius?
All the objectives in your hands. Start.
Get in the thing. Get in the thing. They're right there. I feel like my frost shots, things that look like they should hit, are just not hitting. I'm getting farmed. Oh my goodness.
So
This is gonna be one of those games where I get to this scorecard and there's like 9. I've been exiled 9 times. Okay, only 7.
You lost.
But you know. Ouch. So it only shows me people on PlayStation. So I had 2 PlayStation people on my team. I don't know if this person, that same icon next to their name, is on PC, on any other platform other than PlayStation. That's how all the consoles are. They only show yours. Yeah, these people are all PlayStation though, except this one. So PlayStation people are in force with the new patch. They're really annoying sometimes though. A lot of pyro. A lot of pyro tempest. It's kind of sad that so like I feel like I can't even play Tempest right now with pyro. Like I don't want to. I don't want to. I feel like it's a problem in the meta and I don't want to contribute to the problem. Oops. Still haven't gotten this button push change down. Muscle memory from I think thousands of games of Spellbreak over the last 7 or 8 months. Very fast matches though. Hopefully this will help solve just like there's a lot of there's some vocal people in the community who rushed ahead and got to like the top levels of ranks and then now are having trouble finding matches. One, because I just think they beat everybody. Like they played for like 14 hours a day for like 3 or 4 days and then still have been playing a lot. So I just think they got too far ahead of it. There's not enough people up in those ranks to populate matches yet. But where else was it going on with that? I also just think because probably a lot of console players haven't been playing as much, especially PlayStation. This game is very popular on PlayStation. It's been out for so long and it's still like one of the even recently it's still been in like the most downloaded free to play, like in the top like 15 20 games on PlayStation, which is, oh, I mean, PlayStation is a huge platform, so looks like we've got like a totally different lobby. It's kind of a small lobby. Now it's only 3v3. But hopefully with those connection issues resolved, that's just going to help everything, because before we were having 3v3s and then you'd have probably like at least one person drop out because of crashes, and then it's like unplayable. So hopefully just that will help, and just general player population being higher will also just help with matchmaking and stuff. Yeah, I forgot to tweet about this stream, and I was gonna do it while we're waiting for matchmaking, but we haven't had a chance. When I've been queuing, it's been taking like a couple minutes before this, which is also part of the reason it's so frustrating. The crashes were so frustrating because it's like they're still working through some issues with matchmaking, and then on top of that, it takes a while to get a good game. You're not guaranteed, you haven't necessarily been guaranteed to get a good game, and then to crash out of half of those too is just maddening. But we're gonna try to focus on the positive. It's resolved. Yay! We'll say too, like, I'm honestly really impressed. I think even bigger games than this have had issues that didn't get resolved as quickly. Proletariat is a smaller studio.
Always happy to aid in some violence.
To give you like an idea, their team, like just recently, they said that they've bumped up to 130 total people, and that's everybody, like assistant people, like marketing, everybody. It's like appeared in my face out of nowhere.
Which boon do you desire?
And then if you think about Fortnite, I think I saw recently that Fortnite has 750 people, and I think that might be 750 like not just support type people, but like 750 like developer people. And Epic is just like a massive company too. Like they just, Epic that makes Fortnite just got a 200 million or $250 million investment from Sony. They're now worth like, I think, what is it, 25 billion or 27 billion or something, just like ridiculous numbers. So it's important to keep that in mind when you're waiting on updates and stuff. And stuff takes time. Like, people are like, make matchmaking changes now, make leagues changes right now. It's like, well, they don't want to have to change it multiple times, because that also doesn't look good. So if they're gonna change it, why don't they make thoughtful, like long-term good changes based on what the actual reality of like the thing is, and not just be reactive? Because what things look like right now might not be what things look like in a few weeks, a month, and they're they're making something for the long haul, right? How is this person still alive? I've had them one shot and thought I got them, actually, for so long. No, the Valkyrie is gonna kill me. No. Well, at least to get some boons.
Have a good in mind.
Yes, I need frost. Just give me
Another skill
frost.
in your arsenal.
Oh my gosh. Really got really lucky. Unlucky on
All
rerolls
zones
there.
in your control. Sun zone captured by the enemy team.
This one person taking you out like 7 times. What's going on?
You were wise to come to me.
I really hope the developers seem very, they do actually take feedback very seriously, but I and a lot of other people are just like totally befuddled and confused about
Turn on the objective. Well done.
their decisions on time to kill or time to exile. Like, people were complaining, other than with the buff. The buff was too much the other way, but I think they maybe took the Aegis Tower buff feedback as, oh, people want low time to kill. That's not true. We want higher time to kill because we want to be able to, like, counter things and play intelligently and not get, like, too slapped.
2 objectives in enemy hands.
Or 3 slapped, I guess, if it's... I think Toxic can 3 slap you. But that's like less than a second and a half, so you have no time to react. Like, what was that? I went from full health with 60 shields to dead in literally under a second. It's dragon fire and like 3 fire, like fervor fireballs in my face is what that was, but for seconds away.
2 zones in enemy hands.
Can't hit a shot here. I might need to switch over to a dragon fire build and just blow people up too.
All 3 zones belong to the enemy team.
I think they recalled. Oh, this is the annoying person.
Moon successfully captured.
Okay, well, I was like captive. And they DF themselves this time. They must just be like, because he got me with Toxic that time and it wasn't Dragonfire. They must just be like,
A fair purchase.
Toxic that Fireball, Toxic that Fireball.
Capture the moon zone.
It's on PlayStation. You'll see that like 4 out of 6 people here are PlayStation. These ones I don't know. Over time, the rank system and just general matchmaking improvements they made should put you in lobbies though with people that you're relatively well matched with. In these ranked matches, at least the way that it's working right now, it's basically only pairing you with people who are in a similar rank to you. So it depends on the game. I've seen people. How much more do we have on this outfit? This isn't super fun just to get smashed with pyro and toxic when I'm frost, and I feel like I can't counter those things very well in these close-up battles. So maybe I'll change my outfit out of my frost one to something else. Maybe we'll do this. We'll just go no back bling today. We'll just go minimal. I know this is like one of my more commonly run outfits lately. It's one of my go-tos. It is pretty good though. I want the Sakura cherry blossom like katana thing as black thing. I didn't buy that before. That outfit is pretty good too. I was also last night when I was upset and frustrated with all the PlayStation crashes that were happening before they got fixed today. I was like, I'm not going to spend any more money on this game until this issue is fixed, because the way that they have patched things in the past and it's taken a while, like I was worried that we would have to wait for a mid-chapter update in order for the issue to get fixed, and there's just no way I'm gonna put more money into a game that I actually can't play. But again, patch better. Hopefully it's better for everybody too. They didn't say specifically what the issue was. Some of it did seem like they were able to resolve, server side, with the PlayStation crashes. Because after the first couple days, it was better until yesterday, for me anyways. I know everybody's experience is different. I know some people have still been having trouble this whole time with just game crashes the whole time, but for me anyways, it was only really bad the first couple days and then yesterday. Since the queue time is along here, I'm going to take a sec and tweet out about the stream. My gosh, though, this one only has 2 people. That we can't do. I'm not gonna 1v1 Dominion. Not sure what's going on there. I'm glad I checked. Because that's no fun. Oh, I did. I guess I didn't show you. Did I? I don't remember. So I did fully level up. I don't think I did show this. Fully level up the pyro skin. I think that happened. I played a little bit more later on Tuesday after this stream. So we can show the different levels. So I feel like it's a pretty big jump. I feel like 1 to 2 is maybe a little underwhelming. It's really just the mask, right? And like some changed. I think that's just the way it's rendering now. I think it's just the mask between 1 and 2. But you get the shoulder pads, you get the little flame things, details around the edges, the horns and stuff. Pretty cool. Kind of scary. And again, it's like you're a giant glowing giant glowing target, but I feel like if you're playing pyro, usually pyro players have like a more aggressive kind of in your face play style anyway, so they probably don't care that much. What other outfit was I running? Don't remember. Can't decide what to wear. Rummage through the closet for a while and then probably end up back with what I had on. That's how it works in real life. Or like go back to this outfit, which I do also wear a lot. I love it though. Reminds me of like Storm from the X-Men kind of. Okay, let's try again. Hopefully we get a better lobby. I am sleepy today. Went to bed kind of late. Had to be up early. I usually have coffee in the morning, and I didn't get to have coffee this morning. I did have like a And I can't have, I'm really sensitive to caffeine and I don't sleep well anyway, so can't really have coffee after like 10 or 11 in the morning or I won't sleep at night. I did have like a matcha iced soy latte that I make, but I feel like that wasn't enough. I'm sleepy.
Victory or death? Or exile, I suppose.
Nice. We'll get a lot of rerolls. I mean, I'm fairly positive that's our teammate. I'm sure they're just charging their stone skin shield, but they don't need to do it at us.
Moonzone captured.
Good, we got a full game.
Your enemies have captured the sun zone. The advantage is yours.
I like to hide in these flame things. Oh, no. No. Oh my gosh, like quadruple or triple snipe there in reality,
Have a
but
limited life. Two objectives in enemy hands. They're winning.
there's always one spot, one point that is like super contested. In this map, it's that.
Well done.
Ah, rude. I was just doing some reading.
So much for greater power. You were wise to come to me. Your enemies have the advantage.
Like, I feel like in this map and in Dustpool, I like this middle point. I like holding that one here. It is hard because people can like sneak around, people can sneak from on top. I think it's probably the better strategy. And if I was on comms, I would say let's just hold
Two zones in enemy hands.
the two side points rather than like sweating over that one, because it's harder for them to push the side ones because they're
The
up.
enemy team is pulling ahead.
We got some snipers here, so I gotta duck down, be sneaky. I've been doing it a lot anyways.
Get to it.
I kind of like being sneaky.
They're winning. Where's that flicker from?
Gosh, why are they all just hanging out here and farming? I don't understand. I don't get their strategy.
Two objectives in enemy hands. Your enemies have the advantage.
That was silly of me. I should have realized that was gonna happen.
Some violence. Two zones belong to your team.
Can I hit a shot? Can I hit a shot?
Two zones in enemy hands. Three objectives all lost. Does it stay? Star zone
See, I
successful.
just don't understand. Like, yeah, I don't have a good fire, but in my last game, I was actually getting like 2 or 3 shotted every single time, even when I had a bunch of armor. So I don't understand why that doesn't seem to happen with me. Were they running runic inspired? Maybe? But runic inspired, if you don't know, inspired gives you extra damage when you have a rune charge, and then runic lets you hold 2 rune charges. So it's the closest thing that there is to like focus mana.
Only one objective.
Hit their shots. Stop hitting your shots. Get off my point. Oh, I guess it's your point now, but
The enemy team is pulling ahead. Have a room in mind.
Chrono. Well, it's so much fun just getting smashed on.
You were wise.
Can these people can the developers just address the numbers down? That's honestly what they probably should have done. They should have, I think what happened is they wanted the lower tiers to be a bit of a grind for new players, to kind of keep new players there. But what they should have done is, especially, I mean, they didn't know what was going to happen with the patch was going to happen with the patch, but
2 zones.
they should have made it not a grind and let all the sweaty people who are going to grind 14 hours level way up.
Every objective.
They finally got a kill. In better balanced matches, I usually get like 4 to 7.
Some zone has been captured by the enemy.
And then all the sweaty people would be up in higher ranks, and they can all sweat with each other. Although I already am seeing some of the people who can't hit a shot. Some of the people who are really high up there are complaining that matches are too hard. I don't totally understand, like, they're also complaining that it's not a real rank system and it's not competitive enough, so I don't understand that contradiction. But I'm also not in their position, so...
Room zone has been captured by the enemy.
I have 3 guns, I should recall
2
this
objectives in enemy hands.
to get the upgrades. Well, we're winning somehow, even though I have like a million exiles
This
here.
is the moment victory. A wise choice.
Someone on my team must be popping off. Carl, it looks like.
Another objective. Hold on.
I do kind of wish when you have people that are like teammates that are like doing ridiculously well on a match, I kind of wish sometimes this also because they're just like not giving anyone else a chance to do any damage and stealing kills. Like, oh my gosh, Chrono. Yeah,
Victory.
Carl.
Does it taste
Carl, just give other people a chance to do stuff. I'm the only PlayStation player on my team. The other team is like all PlayStation though, so interesting. I wish that they would just let them show the logos for the other platforms. On PC you can see them. On PC you can see what everybody's on. It's just the console companies that don't let you. Kind of annoying. I'd like to at least know if they're a console player or a PC player. I guess I maybe understand, but not really, why they wouldn't want to show you an Xbox logo or a Switch logo on the PlayStation. But it's like the person you're playing on a PlayStation, so you already own those. So it's not like you're advertising the other platforms, but just letting people know that that's what platform people are on. But whatever. Okay, I never sent my tweet, so I'm a slow tweeter. I had written something and then I didn't like what I wrote, so I'm tweaking it. By the time I finish tweaking it, this stream will be over. Story of my life. People. It's really not necessary. Clearly, I'm not interested. Clearly, I'm not interested. It's tied in a bush. Oh no, this is only 3-person. I'm I'm going to exit. I know I said before, so it doesn't seem the first couple days I was saying don't leave your match. But they're not filling new people into these. You're basically, when you go to that island, I'm pretty sure you're just waiting for everyone's game to load. So the matchmaking part has already happened. And if people leave once you're there, no one else is going to get added. At least right now. They could change that, but that's how it seems to be working right now. So if you somehow get into a low lobby like that, it is actually better just to leave, especially if it's unbalanced. Like a 2v1 is not going to be a good match for anyone. 4v5, 3v4, I don't think those are a big of a deal. I would actually play those. 3v3 I'll play. People were wanting and begging for a 3v3 arena mode or objective-based mode in this game anyway, so... Early access. That's my new joke about everything. Just imagine things or try to look at things from a different perspective. How they are similar to something you and the rest of the community were asking for, and just call it early access. So, Battle Royale lobbies aren't full. Oh, well, there's a lot of bots. Well, it's early access preview for... our new PvE mode we're working on in the distant future. When I did do that last night and was just playing like crossplay off bot lobbies, it did actually feel quite a bit like the, oh, let's see, this is only 5% and now it's 4%. What's going on? Maybe I'll just chill here a second. Anything else I can do? Let's check the Discord and see if there's any more information, maybe in the support channel, about the Switch and Xbox versions of this patch. Oh, so it's interesting. So because the Xbox and Switch versions are mismatched, they have different version numbers, so they're not getting queued with each other. So that's probably going to cause low lobbies, because even though there's a lot of people on PlayStation, it's probably not enough in my rank level or nearby it to compensate. That's interesting. Well, hopefully the Xbox and Switch did seem like they had fewer issues. I think what they were able to do server side fixed a lot of the issues they've been having. I've heard the most about PlayStation crashes. But if it's causing matchmaking problems too, then hopefully they are out soon. Says from 118, someone in support says that the hotfixes are still being certified. So, but they don't. I mean, I'll scroll back through here and check while we're just. Oh, somehow I got unqueued, or I didn't requeue when we quit the 2% or the 4%. Oh no, you were gonna chill for a sec. That's right. But then I got distracted. And I got so distracted that I totally forgot to requeue. And forgot that I'd said that. People don't leave here. 6% is fine. Just play. Otherwise, you're just gonna endlessly quit and rejoin lobbies. Like I said, hopefully those Xbox and Switch hotfix patches come out quickly. I do know that I'm pretty sure that when there's a delay in things getting patched or in a release coming out, it is usually Nintendo. I think Nintendo is pretty slow on their certification process. I've heard that from a bunch of different developers. That makes them see fun. I don't know what they're trying to do. Why are they all for us though? I'm just gonna, if they're all on my team, I'm just gonna get sniped. But I think there's more than 3 of them, right? I'm actually gonna clip that. It's kind of funny.
The battle begins. Don't explore me, Breaker. Your enemies have captured the known zone. The star zone is yours. have the advantage.
Nice.
Only one objective left.
I'm gonna die,
Get to
but
it.
nice. I have no shield and no health. I'm like one shot even for the Valguard.
Two zones and enemy hands.
Could get some vampiric scrolls here. I just want to take this just to level up. Not getting very good luck with loot. There's something.
Two zones belong to your team.
I really do prefer. Oh no. Oh, I thought I grabbed the lightning. I don't want it. I really do prefer dash, I think, now. Let's have a little more control with dash, especially with the new spring stat. And the new gravity changes.
Dominating the battlefield, I see.
It's just too floaty. There's some people that like... I think it's actually good for stone.
Take what's yours.
Because they have stone shapers, that is. Like people playing stone class. Because it...
Two objectives in enemy hands.
I like doing this, like hiding in all this stuff.
Another objective. Hold it.
Okay, stone shapers with their, what is it called? Stone slam, I think? Their ability that like
Zones and enemy hands.
lets them... They're just not getting exiles, because what? I think I've only gone down once here. I have 3 boons, I should recall.
Which boon do you desire? A fair purchase.
I need fire. So like I like to hide down here for a few reasons. 'Cause I feel like if someone's gonna throw like a toxic cloud through, they're probably gonna throw it lower than that or like higher than that. It'll go over my head.
Two objectives in enemy hands.
No.
Your enemies have all zones.
a little bit of a disaster there,
Never
but
mind.
now we're cruising. We got a purple fire.
2 zones belong to your team.
I should check my my Disneyland still says more than an hour. I think it's broken. Earlier today, it said like recalculating for the time to wait for. It said that for over an hour.
Another objective. Well done.
Kind of just stalling for time there.
You were wise to come to me.
I don't know why they're not pushing, so they seem to just be trying to hold that one point, but they're not going to be able to win like that. Then that's just a time game. Yeah, I think I really do prefer dash down. If I didn't have the PlayStation back buttons for the controller, my opinion might be different there.
Only one objective left.
Just because it's harder to kind of get as much like really versatile movement out of dash without back buttons on a controller, but what? You stole my kill, what? I don't get Spirit Scrolls. Spirit Scrolls are a hot item, especially with a lot of people running Gilded.
Celebrate your triumphs while they last.
Okay, so actually it's kind of interesting to be able to see PC versus PlayStation only, because now that I know that these are that Xbox and Switch are currently only queuing together. Still scrolling through this support forum, or channel rather, on Discord. So curious how things. I mean, I'm getting up there, right? I'm silver 3, Still have quite a ways though. The crowns that require to go up each tier go up each tier. So it doesn't let you go over to look at them, does it? No, it doesn't. I wish this screen had more information. And I don't mean this information under more info, I mean like stats and stuff. Same here. Like there is a stats there, but it's Battle Royale only. So I mostly was playing Clash. I'd say like 2/3 of my matches were Clash and 1/3 Battle Royale for Chapter 1. I was just so sick of BR. And none of the Clash stuff and none of the Dominion stuff now counts in your mastery stats. So hopefully, I know that they're reworking some of that class stuff. Anyway, so hopefully when they rework that, we'll get some better stats there. The I forget the name of it, but that pirate pyro outfit is like, I feel like everyone that wears it is a super sweat pyro, aggro pyro in your face. Like every single one of them. I had one match yesterday. No, it was the day before yesterday. I couldn't finish any matches yesterday. So happy about the patch. But like the whole other team was wearing those outfits, or like 3 or 4 of them, and they were all hotheads. Pyro hotheads. Oh no, somebody left. So the leaving begins. Chill here for just a sec before I requeue. Like I said, it doesn't seem like you'll fill back into the same lobby. It seems like once a lobby has loaded onto that island, like nobody else is coming. They're not going to add more people now, and I think that's true in Battle Royale too. Now Battle Royale will fill with bots to 42, even on the lobby island. But in Dominion, there's no bots. Anecdotally, my frame rate also does seem, like in performance stuff, does seem a little better. They don't have, yeah, they still don't. There's no way to look at your, frames per second on console. Oh my gosh, this is only 4%. This is why I wish that there's not really a focus of people, and it's part of the reason, part of what I'm trying to do with my channel is make try and with the channel and my Twitter, like focus a little bit more on console and a little bit more casual players, which I'd include myself in, both those things, for the game. Lost my train of thought. I got distracted and lost my train of thought. Oh, console and casual. So like there's no, I feel like most of the people that play in console watch, if they're watching streamers, they're mostly watching people who stream the game on PC, not on console. But I also feel like the experience is pretty different. I would love to run like community events. Like one of my ideas was Casual Friday, where people team up with each other. But you can't be a sweat. You need to be a casual. It's like the opposite. I like doing things like that. It's part of the reason, like, even though I am a man in my 30s, like all of my branding and stuff is like rainbows and sparkles and magic and stuff like that. Like flipping those notions of how people should be on their head a little bit. I think it's fun. It's also fun to watch people get upset. Like sometimes I feel like people see, like in game, my name is Happy Little Rainbow. When I do actually do well, which is usually off stream, I do record. I should really start releasing gameplay videos on the channel because I have quite a few. Oh my gosh, people are still just leaving. Stop. Just play as 6-person. It's all you're gonna get right now. It's really annoying. Hopefully, I think a lot, like I said earlier, I think a lot of PlayStation players have kind of been like, oh my gosh, I'll go to a 10-person lobby. Finally. Hopefully they can make those matchmaking adjustments too. I think they've made some, but it doesn't really seem to have helped. I think almost everyone would rather just wait a little bit longer and get a full match or closer to a full match. I feel like they throw you into the match too soon. Like I just wasted 10 minutes quitting lobbies that had less than 6 players or had 6 players and 1 person left. So then I had 5 players. I could have saved a lot of time if I just waited. An extra 1 minute to combine 2 of those smaller lobbies.
Time for some entertainment. Don't let's guide you.
I'm supposed to be, I forgot, I'm supposed to be moving my arm around that I got my COVID vaccine in, so it's supposed to make it hurt less tomorrow. That's what they said. in there. Try to make it over here. I have to fight for it.
Star zone captured by the enemy team.
Tried to sneak up behind. They did it. They successfully. Oh, it's this person again. Blah.
Always happy to aid in some violence.
They're real annoying.
Two zones in enemy hands. Star zone captured.
Don't get taken out by the Gala Guard. Don't get taken out by the. Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna get taken out by this annoying person.
Our enemy has all the objectives.
I think my teammate got them there. Oh my gosh, we have no points. No capture points. Okay, we got one capture point.
Star zone successfully captured.
Stop. Oh my goodness. Stop.
The sun zone is yours.
I
Moon zone successfully captured.
know what happened there. Just blew up. Frost Snipe, probably? I was very low health. Yeah,
Star zone
Frost
has been
Snipe.
captured by the
It
enemy.
is still there in the very active exile feed.
Sun zone captured by the enemy.
Gosh.
So
Frustrating.
you should worry about. You were wise to come to me. Two zones belong to your team.
I should probably be doing that. Keep people from coming through firewall. They upped, I'm pretty sure they upped the damage that green fire does. Dragon fire. I don't remember what the stats were off the top of my head, but
Your enemies are falling behind.
not too much. Oh, I didn't even get the scroll. I was sacrificing my life for that scroll, and I didn't even get it. teammates just take my exiles constantly. It's so frustrating.
Zones in enemy hands.
Okay, someone's capping there. They should have to all pull back to try to fight that. I think they won the fight because that's going down.
Which one do you desire?
I wish the combat in general was just slowed down by like a second. If you had a second to do anything.
All the objectives in enemy hands. Start. Sun zone successfully captured.
See, they're using actual 1 HP. I think these people might actually be in a 5-stack because I think this is the exact same 5 that we played before. That were really annoying then too. I feel like we're pretty close.
Your enemies have captured the zone. Only one objective. Hit you. So you wish for greater power? You were wise to come to me. 2 objectives in enemy hands. They're going to win at this rate.
Yeah, we probably are gonna win, but I feel like we did much better or closer this time than we were the last time we fought them.
Always happy to aid in survival.
You can actually not exile and just hold 2 points and not die for a bit. We might actually win, but I don't know, that might be a tall order.
Seems you're about to pull this off.
I'm sure they're gonna like push hard in a sec here though. Yeah, I got like no scrolls. And just like no boons. Oh, they're pushing. No. Oh, they just won.
The bitter taste of defeat.
Yeah, I'm just like
Seems
farmed by
our goals were
them.
not enough.
6 assists. I wish they just put assists on this screen too. Along with like a bunch of other stats. Objective time. points captured. It's a very low crown match. Ouch. Not exactly sure why, actually, either. Maybe I wasn't actually capping. I was helping fight capping, but then would get taken out, and then someone else would actually cap. Usually get more like 1,500, 2,000. Well, that wasn't fun. I mean, it's still fun. Like, I still have fun even when I'm getting wiped like that, but it's fun when the matches are a little more even. I don't know how some of these people aren't higher. Maybe there's a lot of people that are like alpha and beta testers for the game and haven't really played much since and have come back to it. Or maybe they played a lot at launch and haven't played for a while. Because a lot of these people seem really, really good. I'm only in silver. But oh, I should have looked. I've been trying to look and see like percentage of PlayStation versus PC in lobbies. Okay, it's just 6 people. Please, people, just stay. Just stay. I know, it's not ideal. Sometimes life isn't ideal. But you know what else isn't ideal? Leaving and joining another lobby. And then leaving and then joining another lobby and then just repeating that. I think they changed the grass. It looks different. It looks a little fuzzier, like blurry, but it also looks like there's more of it. Other than that, and like bug fixes and what seems to me to be a little bit better frame rate and performance, which I will gladly take because I did have some weird hiccups sometimes, especially in like really intense fights. And frames are really important in those intense fights. For the reason that like people play on Switch are like deserve so much kudos. Because you have so much lower frame rate on Switch, and when you get in heavy fights, it also just like slows it down even more. Said I prefer dash, but it's hard not to take an upgrade. I don't remember what I did with the rerolls. Hopefully I didn't reroll a bunch to get a dash and then and then do that. Oh man, it's so hard to break my muscle memory from chapter 1, Spring Step,
The enemy team has
and not
captured all
levitate
zones.
out of it, but then you float, and you're just so vulnerable. I'm not sure why they're running Lightning Frost. It's a very odd build because they're both like long range gauntlets.
The moon zone is yours.
I mean, they did almost take me out there, but hopefully I can cap this before they come back.
Two zones.
Did it. Yeah, so if you levitate out of the top of that spring step, you just float so high. Which for some people, like, you know, I've seen people that are taking advantage of that. I've seen a lot of Tempest people just float up there, and there's some Frost people I've seen today also just floating up there, but you're so vulnerable. Like, I feel so vulnerable, especially as, like, not as one of those more floaty classes. Like, you know, Ice can just levitate there if they're charging their shot. I guess it could be sorcery canceling up there to hold it if I wanted to. Sorcery canceling is where you push the button or key for your secondary ability or sorcery, and then you hit your spell on the other side, or you can hit this one on the same side, it doesn't matter, but so you can float like that in the air. If you don't let go and cast it, you can float for up to 5 seconds. It's good just to like get a little bit of a get your bearings or delay falling, so you can. Oh, I guess I'll switch back since I'm complaining so much about it. And that's an upgrade anyways. Ooh, speaking of upgrades, give me that fire. Also, speaking of upgrades, I need to recall. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, no! Oh, I'm so close. I may have just done that to myself, not quite sure. It was not the best strategic decision, but I hate when I don't get my fireball off for my DF. Teammates helping, but also, you know, stealing my kill. Thanks.
Two objectives in enemy hands.
Drink a potion here. I don't want to recall yet. Well, they took this back. I don't think they realize I'm here. They like just chase them.
One objective left. Get to it.
Maybe they just want to fight. had like a decent, but not like crazy lead most of this match. Ooh, that's a nice little upgrade though. Oh, I have balloons. Let me recall. Go here. I feel like they maybe did change the fix the graphics for the recall of it. I feel like you couldn't really tell that it was the one of the boon gems in your hand that you're recalling with. I think that looks like a little clearer. It may not be like that on standard PlayStation. I think this, so the PS5 that I'm playing on uses basically the PS4 Pro, whatever they decide to do for that. I have to cap this at a point, but then that happened and I got distracted. Let them fight and I will cap.
Two zones belong to your team.
Spirit spawns. Oh, that's weird. That used to dashing into your firewall. Maybe you're supposed to.
All three zones belong to the enemy team.
What?
Star zone captured.
Okay. Go. Try to cap sun again, I guess. Yeah, they changed that. But there's a bug with it. You used to be able to dash through the wall. It did show flight icon on the bottom, but it didn't actually go off. That's weird. I know that radi hopping, which is doing something similar, but with tempest tornadoes, also got taken out. So maybe it's related to something with that, because it's kind of a similar interaction. It's like momentum carry into class abilities.
Another objective. Well done. So you wish for greater. You were wise to come to me.
Oh, they kind of up to
Is
us.
this the moment of victory?
Gotta triple cap and take them out.
Your enemies have captured the sun zone. The enemy's winning. Going to do something.
I don't know, they cap back sun. It's just gonna be musical chairs here. I'm so low, I'm so low. Shoot. I just want to cap if I can, though. I don't think any of them are back here.
Two zones in enemy hands.
Oh, we just barely made it.
Save this point, for it will not last.
Kind of weird they give you some of the battle pass stuff for free. Like I don't have it. I didn't buy the pass yet, but that's unlocked in my collection. I don't know if that's a bug or what. There was one. I did also get this skin, but that says free. Oh, I guess some of them say free. This skin is free? Really? That's weird. It's like one of the cooler skins. I wonder why. This skin is free? No, that can't be right. That doesn't make any sense. I could swear that before they didn't all say free like that. I mean, honestly, I would pay for the battle pass just for this one level 49 because I really like this outfit. Everything else is what. Oh, I like this one actually a lot too. Shocked though. I feel like that's a bug. This oh, not that one. This one. It's a excited one. It's fun. Anyways, we'll just keep queuing up. Hopefully we get some full 10-person lobbies that are not with 5 stacks. You know, or another 3v3 is fine too. I actually like the 3v3s. It's just right now because there's so many, I would call them advanced players or high level players or more competitive players. I feel like they also changed the color of this greenery. Maybe they did that with the chapter 1 update and I just didn't notice. But I feel like it was a little bit darker green. It was more like this green rather than this bright green. But anyways, if the if there's like one person maybe on each team or one person in the lobby that's just like skill wise way above everybody else, it really does kind of throw things off. Like those people will probably, as long as they play enough, will end up in higher tiers, but again, it's a new system. Things will work out. Have some patience. I haven't been worried about it too much, honestly. I just want to get to gold to, like, I really don't even care if I ever get out of gold that much. Like, I imagine just because I play so much, and especially if they don't change the costs anymore, I probably will get out of
Don't
gold and into the one above that, just by the sheer amount that I play. And like I focus on what the accolades are for, usually. So I want to get in gold to kind of see what that part of it is like, because some of the accolades change once you get in gold. Like you don't get accolades anymore for killing Valguards. There's like a whole series of them right now that you get just for taking out Valguards, and those go away once you hit gold.
Sun Zone has been captured by the enemy.
It's kind of interesting, kind of like ease people into, especially people who haven't played a rank system before.
You have the advantage.
Yeah, I just feel like performance and rendering is just much better here. Maybe that's part of the, maybe there's just like some bug with that type of stuff. That was what was causing the crashes to be so severe on PlayStation. Okay, I want that fire gauntlet. I would give my life for it. I wish it was blue.
Two objectives in enemy hands. Another objective. Well done.
I was hoping that would get me to 3.
Two zones in enemy hands.
Oh,
Always happy to aid in some violence.
we're doing all right though, because we got the blue dash and we got the fire and even the toxic offhand. Just the green one will help over time quite a bit. So that's a Valguard. And sometimes the Valguards look so much like players.
Only one objective left. Get to it.
I think what they could maybe do to solve that is there's a draw distance on those things over their heads. I think take away the draw distance and even just weigh in the distance, like with the, or just like if visible, show the thing, like if you can see. Because I guess if you could see all of them all the time, that might be a little bit
The
much.
entire map is yours, Breaker.
I'm gonna heal here if I can. He's gonna try to get me. At this point, I just want to get to 3 and recall. Oh my gosh. I do wish, rather than having to hold recall, you could just hit it and then cancel it.
Which boon do you deserve?
You know what I mean? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Guess I'll take that, but I want more armor. I only have 20
objectives in
shield.
enemy hands. Two zones belong to your team.
Trying to be sneaky and snipe. No, 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 no.
Moon zone captured.
Oh, the wind snipes, the wind snipes.
Sun zone captured by the enemy team. Another skill in your
Not snipes, slaps. Here we go, there's some good armor. Can't tell if they're in this guy. Oh, they are. Maybe? I still can't tell.
all zones of your control.
Oops, I blew up my teammate. Oh my gosh, and they escaped somehow? How? How? You had no health. Get out of here. I'm gonna recall actually because no shield. Again.
So you wish for greater power. You were wise to come to me. Moon zone has been captured by the enemy.
I'm getting sniped all over the place. I don't feel bad about that though. Wait, it just said I took him out. Mike D out, and then there's this, he's behind me?
The finish line is just ahead.
I don't, there's no way he dropped that fast. Click that, what is that? I think there is 2 people on their team running the that same Valkyrie
2 zones in enemy hands.
outfit level.
Sun zone captured.
Nice.
2 objectives in enemy hands. Which home do you desire? Your enemies have captured the sun zone.
Whoa. Like an unusually good volley of fireballs from across the way. That usually doesn't do anything. It's usually just to try to
The sun
get
zone
people off point.
to the
It's a pretty
victor
good game.
spoils. My bones have served you well.
This person usually does better. I'm not sure. They must have just been getting farmed by not me, I don't think. I think I only took them out at the end. Or once. PlayStation. All PlayStation lobby. Interesting. We like to see it. I'd like it better if it was a 5v5 all PlayStation lobby. Switch and Xbox too. That's what I wish they would do. I wish they would add the crossplay option to Switch and then make it so crossplay off Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation all still queued together. Because I think there's enough PC people alone to sustain lobbies. Especially once they now that they have this patch out, once the patch is out for for Xbox and Switch especially. It totally should be pretty soon. I think with what is hopefully going to be a marketing push, because I think they're holding off on the marketing push until this stuff got resolved. And I think also to kind of let some of the really sweaty competitive players rank up too. Give them a bit of a head start before there's a bunch of new players, to make sure that they're separated. I still 100%, not 100% can tell what the merchant is saying there. At first I thought it was goblins guide you, but that doesn't make sense. Really? Because, I mean, maybe from just a general fantasy perspective it would, but I don't think goblins exist in this world, or if they do, we don't know about them yet. I think they're saying gauntlets guide you, which that obviously makes sense, but... Oh, Bastion is in here.
The advantage is yours.
Thank you, hunk of cheese. I was struggling to hit them at all.
Every objective.
Oh no. She got taken out by the Vanguard. That's always a bummer.
Sun zone captured by the enemy team. Dominating the battlefield, I see. Have a booming run.
I feel like it doesn't give you your main gauntlet upgrade often enough. Someone is trying to snipe me. They're not very good at it, but...
The entire map is yours right now.
I don't understand their playstyle. They're a Featherfall Tempest? What? Tempest is already the floatiest class in the game. What do you need Featherfall for? But I guess if you do whatever you enjoy, like you do the best version of you and have fun.
2 zones in enemy hands. Only one objective left.
Got sniped by Bastion.
You were wise to continue.
Okay, finally a decent fire.
Some zones successfully captured.
Where did they go? They're floating in the air, aren't they?
Your
Got 'em.
enemies have captured the node zone.
Hunk of cheese, stealing my scrolls. No. What are we doing here? Oh my gosh, we are stomping them. Sorry, Bastion.
All zones.
I have 2 exiles, so it's not me. But somebody's stomping on you.
Moon zone has been captured by the enemy. Two objectives in enemy hands. Your enemies have all zones. Always happy to aid in some violence.
Don't actually know what outfit Bastion is in.
Moon zone successfully captured.
Let me let them have some points here. I feel bad. Just let them double cap or something for a minute.
2 zones belong to your team. Every objective on your control. Impressive. Keep this up and you might just win. Your enemies have captured the node zone. 2 zones in enemy hands. Which boon do you desire?
More legendary fire, please. Oh, we're gonna win in a sec here.
Now that was some glorious violence.
Bastion, I know, is on PC. It looks like this was like maybe an all PC lobby, except me and this one other person. Interesting. It's kind of all over the place. Gonna just keep grinding the minion here. I'm probably gonna play for I think like another 30 minutes or so. About it. Well, actually though, I think at 5 p.m. the new story quests and stuff come out. Sorry, sending a message. Okay, we have an 8-person lobby here. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Sending a message. Just one hour.
Victory or death? Or exile, I suppose.
Oops. Falling off the map. I don't think we've gotten Dust Pool once today. It's kind of weird. I think we've gotten everything else at least a couple times. Haven't got a lot of Bogmar either. But some.
Your enemies have the advantage.
Uh-oh, I'm trying to back cap us. Try to help out this clout person. No.
Star zone captured by the enemy team. The enemy team is pulling ahead.
Are they? I think they're still here somewhere. Oh, there. I need to recall, but I don't have a boon. But that gave me a boon. Oh, I'm in Bastion's game again.
Well done.
He's gonna think I'm stream sniping him, but I literally am not. I don't even know what outfit he's playing. Him and Marcus tend to get stream sniped a lot, though. But I think the matchmaking just ends up putting people with
There we go. Where's that?
the same people over and over again. There's not that many people in the pool right now.
Enemies have the advantage.
Someone's running tracking on my team, and I appreciate it.
Sun zone captured. Moon zone has been captured by the enemy.
Don't be too sneaky. There's an emote that has you lay on the ground, and people have been doing that to lay flat and be harder to see.
2 objectives in enemy hands.
What?
So you wish for greater power? You were wise to come to me.
No, that's so much stuff. Oh, too much stuff.
Sun zone captured by the enemy team.
They're gonna
The enemy
pop
team
on
is
me
in
here.
hand.
Yep.
Enemy leverage.
Oh. I don't even know where that came from. Oh, there.
Your
I feel like I should wear that witch. I have that witch outfit from the Halloween. I like it. It's a very... I've seen a lot less lately. It had turned into like a super sweat skin though. So like, you wear it and then you just get like focused. But I'll get a couple more bots here and then recall.
Take what's yours.
Ooh, but take that first.
Always happy to aid in some violence.
They're actually just trying to cap everything at once. Maybe if I come over here, that'll hold them.
Your enemies have captured the moon zone. Which boon do you desire?
Ouch.
2 zones belong to your team.
Oops. supposed to go over that and kill that.
Have a boon in mind.
Ouch.
Two zones in enemy hands.
I wonder if they considered like adding points for killing Valguard, like maybe low points, like but like every 3 Valguards you get a point. I think it could be interesting, honestly. This person, I didn't even know what they're doing to me. I guess fireballs, but I feel like they weren't rendering.
You were wise to come to me.
My statement about the fashion witch outfit being a Swenskin still holds true,
Don't leave
apparently.
the battlefield, I see. Star Zone has been captured by the enemy. This is the moment of victory.
I feel like we got an early lead here, and they just have not been able to come back from it.
The entire map is yours, Breaker.
I have such low exiles against, but
The enemies have captured the sunlight.
it's that I'm not focusing exiles in damage. Like I am doing damage, but I'm focusing more strategy and capturing points.
Does it taste sweet, Breaker?
Oops, I forgot to look at what platforms people were on, but that's okay. It seems pretty mixed. Oops, sorry, I hit the button to keep going. Majoring 52. I played a lot because I think on launch day last Thursday, so a week ago, I think I was still only 50. So I've gone up 2 majorings. Did they adjust the levels? Maybe they did, but I don't think they did. They're so, I mean, 144,000 XP. But like I get like, I mean, it depends. I guess I've been focusing more on crowns than XP. I think I get somewhere like 1,500, 2,000-ish XP most matches also, so. Contemplating switching back to Frost. But maybe not. Maybe I'll just stay on Pyro. Pyro Dragonfire. We're doing pretty well on our games. I'll practice my Frost shot off stream. We played a couple Frost games in the beginning, right? At least one. Because we were talking about how wearing the bright shiny Frost class outfit makes you a target. Because people think you're just gonna snipe them out of the sky. Not always the case with me. I've got like a 20% chance of hitting my shot. No, I don't know. I do okay with Frost. It's very satisfying. It's hard to... When I tried playing with mouse and keyboard and that GeForce Now streaming, cloud game streaming thing, Frost shots were easier to hit, I feel like. But the aim was much easier, but it was, as you're playing, your input has to go to their server, has to render the frames, and then has to get back to you. And I only had like a 6 millisecond ping to their server, but then you combine that with Spellbreak is now flipping you back and forth between any west and any east, and all the ping changing and all that, it just couldn't... I'm struggling a bit to hit shots. It's also, I mean, I'm probably hurting the situation in this way is that it's a very, these flowers are so pretty. It's a very Dragonfire-y meta right now. A lot of toxic, a lot of fire.
The battle begins. Don't disappoint me.
So it's just hard in the kind of close range pushes to, for me anyways, to compete with that with Frost. Oh, Dust Pool, finally. I really don't think we've had this map all day. Our team is all PlayStation players. Interesting.
The Star Zone is yours. The advantage is yours. For now.
So my strategy on this map lately, I think it would be easier to do if you were on comms. Well, were they like on? Oh, they were. Oh my gosh. It's our friend Mike D. And by friend, I mean that person who was kind of annoying to fight with in the previous, in one of our previous games. Not sure what that crack line is. Hopefully it's not going through to the stream. These people must be playing together too, because they're all on the same teams they were before the last time we played them. At least 2 or 3 of them are. Wind spam is so fun. Yes, you can push a button. Good for you. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
2 objectives in enemy hands.
No, no. Nick Mike D. I don't appreciate that. Cut it out.
Two
I need
zones
to
belong
recall
to
after
your team.
that. Try to take out a butt. Maybe a couple butts. And get up to 2 and maybe get like an upgrade of something. That would be useful. No. Struggling to hit bots. Well, see, now we're close to 3, so we did get a good dash, so
Magnificent.
okay, we'll recall.
Have a boon in mind.
See, this played out the way that oh, they did get that cap.
Two
That's
zones in
annoying.
enemy hands. So you wish for greater power? You were wise to come to me.
Playing out the way that I always say that strategy should work, which is just focus holding 2 points, and honestly, if you're fighting and even winning like half your points, like half your battle,
Sun zone has been
you're gonna
captured by the enemy.
win.
Star zone captured. Moon zone's yours.
No vampiric scrolls. It's a bummer.
Two objectives in enemy hands.
No, they took that back. Tag this in case someone's playing fire offhand or something.
Seems you're about to pull this off.
Oh my gosh, Nick Mike D is just everywhere.
Another skill in your arsenal.
I mean, it's kind of impossible for them to win at this point, but
Another objective.
especially after we just recapped that.
little triumphs while they last.
Interesting, these are like all PlayStation games. Sorry, I was trying to plug and unplug my mic to see if that would fix the audio crackling we've got going on. But I don't know if it did. I also just unplugged and replugged in my audio interface. Okay, let's do like one more. And then we'll call it a day for today. While we're hanging out, and since we're at the end of the stream, I will pull up our schedule. Tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2100 UTC. We're going to be doing a mystery variety stream. So it's going to be viewer's choice. We haven't had like a ton of live viewers. I think people are mostly watching the like VOD playbacks later. So my plan was post a poll on Twitter. So maybe I'll do that after stream today. Maybe even once we wrap up stream today. So just something, we've been playing a lot of Spellbreak on the channel, obviously, for the last week with the Chapter 2 launch. So just want to switch things up a little bit. If we don't get any responses, I'll probably just end up playing Splatoon. Splatoon 2 will also be one of the options. I'm not sure what else I'm feeling like playing. We'll have to once we're done with this gameplay, we'll sit and think about it a little bit as we wrap things up for the day. But go ahead, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. There's a link in the description, or it's right there on your screen now. Or it's on the channel about page, I think, too. Happy Lil, L-I-L, gamer. They don't give you enough characters for the whole thing. For the whole happy little gamer. Maybe someday, once they run out of usernames or something. Oh no, somebody left, so it's only 5. That means I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave 2. Well, I'm going to declare the Hotfix patch a success. We've been playing for 3 hours. I played, I don't remember, at least 2 games earlier today, which is like about 20 to 30 minutes, depending how long the games went. And no crashes on PlayStation. So patch a success. So excited about it. Curious to see Jesse, one of the ooh, breaking news here while we've chatting. We're gonna do another hotfix to address more like bounce change things. So it says This is from Dan Ogles, who's gameplay director, I believe, at Proletariat, the developers of Spellbreak. This is what it says the hotfix next week is going to do. Decrease Valguard aggression, disengage radius, change behavior if they are attacked from far away, reduced whirlwind AoE damage radius by 40%. So whirlwind is the tornado. So fire tornado damage radius reduced by 40%. That's great because it's going to make it not so oppressive on points in Dominion. Fixed igniting whirlwind damage stacking with flame wall flame/flame wall damage. So fixed is an interesting word there. So is there a bug that they didn't, or it's just interacting with in a way they didn't think it was going to, or people are, I'm not sure. Fixed is an interesting word there, but fixed ignition getting applied while inside an ignited whirlwind. Ignition should only be applied after you leave flames. Okay, interesting. So that, yeah, reduce maximum damage of wind shear by 1 for all rarities. Okay. Lobby will now immediately start match if all players have connected and finished loading. This is not the totality of balance updates for Chapter 2. Expect more in the next official patch. We also released a Hotfix patch for PC, PS4 today to resolve some crash issues and reduce hitching in Battle Royale. Xbox and Switch coming soon, waiting on approval from Microsoft and Nintendo. Regarding matchmaking, we do not attempt to match pre-made groups ahead of one another, but there is a very tiny % of players who are in Gold Plus leagues who are already in Gold Plus leagues. So frankly, a lot of the time there are no other match options. We're still tuning matchmaking, but feel confident we'll be able to get it to work well, whether you're playing in a 5-stack, solo, or anywhere in between. We're tuning matchmaking almost daily right now. Interesting. I don't know that it feels that way on a player's end, but regarding leagues, we'll have more info soon, but expect it to reduce overall grind and make it more competitive. This should also help deal with the few players and gold problems that you're seeing. So that was in response to Crashy, a post that Crashy wrote on Reddit, outlining some of the issues people have been having with Chapter 2. So really interesting and great news that they got a hotfix out today and that we can expect another hotfix with bounce changes.
2 zones in enemy hands.
And a nerf of wind and fire tornadoes. Enjoy your wind while you can. I forget who this person is. Oh no, I'm not sure if this is the same person that was wind spamming me or not. It's not. Because they have fire and toxic, you can see in the background. Listen guys, just can I have a moment? I just need some me time. I need to read a book, or scroll rather. No.
2 objectives in enemy hands.
Just hugging this wall. No, come back. Don't push. Or push and I'll cap. But they might come back before. Oh my gosh, 1 second before. That was close.
Have a boon in mind.
If my teammate just would have stayed with me, we would have kept that point.
Stars are captured by the enemy team.
I'm kind of happy to see no mention of a Dragonfire nerf in those potential balance changes. Yeah, I see that if they're gonna try to hold Moon so hard, then we should push Sun instead. Do you still think, like, in general, there's way too little pinging going on? No one is pinging anything in this game mode. No one's pinging loot. No one's pinging where to push. No one's pinging enemies. Like, most games, I'm the only one pinging anything. And I mostly just ping loot, but loot is very useful. Enjoy your wind spam while you can. Okay, we have to get another point or we're just loose. So, which one do we want? They all seem to be there. There's still one person here.
Which one do you desire?
These people all just running Runic Inspired. Runic Inspired. I'm still not sure, like, why just damage exchange wise I am losing so many fights. Like, the only, like, when it's 1-for-1, am I just not as fast? Am I not used to fervor speed fighting? Because I never ran it on Pyro? And everyone, I cast as fast as I can. That I understand why I lost that exchange, but
Your enemy has all the
because I just blew myself up. It only is this anyways. I mean, it's already over. Maybe we'll play one more because this is a sour note to end on. I don't like to end on sour note.
Moonzone captured.
Excited for those balance changes though.
All the objectives in enemy hands. Start.
I was trying to be sneaky there, but they got on to me. I mean, I also don't have a lot of shield. I do see that. Honestly, it's not like I might as well go for the Valguard things. I guess I can try to cap again. I don't know. I've gotten all the cap ones, but I've gotten quite a few, I think. Okay, I get it. You're 2v1ing me the entire time. 3v1ing me now. We're trying to capture 1 point.
They're going.
Stupid. Oh, I'm by myself. What?
So you wish for greater power.
Is that right? Is it really just me? Did everyone else leave? Yeah. That's so lame. Lame on my teammates for leading. And it's most likely not a disconnection issue here. And lame for these people for 3v1ing me when it's literally 3v1. Erg. I'm confused. Because it literally said that I was by myself. So did all of these people leave? They did damage. They were all so annoying though. Also, that doesn't make sense because that person killed me multiple times. I'm so confused what's going on. Is it a kill feed bug? Because there has been a kill feed bug. I feel like I did want to like capture that video just to like look at it later again. I guess I could look at the YouTube VOD too. Rather than hoarding game captures on the PlayStation. That was awful. Okay, well.
We looked into that shrine you investigated last week. Wouldn't you know it? Seems we're dealing with the stuff of legends. Quincy found a passage about all 6 of them. Well, more frankly, he found a bunch of riddles that should lead you straight to each shrine. And while I'm loath to hand out guessing games for your assignment, I certainly couldn't tell you where to go. Follow the riddles, activate the shrines. You get the gist. See if there's anything special about those old ruins.
Oops, I probably didn't need to capture a full 5 minutes of that. But there's this week's story. Ooh, we also have a shop update here, so we'll wait a second, check that out. Give us a good little time to decompress. Hopefully let those other people go into another lobby. Nice. So these things that are bundles, you can, unlike like I know Fortnite doesn't always let you buy things out of the bundle. There's some things that are only in bundles. You can buy everything separately here. On console, you just scroll between, use the D-pad to go between the different items. And then you'll see on the right, if I push square on PlayStation or whatever the button it says there on your console, if you're on a different platform, you can buy the individual items. Or here on PlayStation, if I just push X, then it would buy everything. But I'm not particularly fond of those outfits. They're kind of cool. I think I like this one better than this one. There's something just kind of proportionally odd about this. But so this one is the Tempest Ascending outfit. So there's 3 layers. It gets shinier. I think I actually like this brassy, duller one for color wise the best, but obviously this armor is super cool. It has kind of like a rhinoceros horn almost on it. The chest piece is really cool. These things in the back don't really change much, but they flap in really cool ways while you're playing with them. Sometimes I feel like they maybe tried to split, like, I think these 3-tier ones are actually pretty good. But the ones that are 5 tiers, it just seems like sometimes the differences aren't that great. The Valkyrie one is really good. I feel like they did a good job of like changing the look of it and make it each one look really unique, but sometimes it just seems like it's like a slightly upgraded version or slight changes as you progress. But anyways, we'll play one more. Was there something else I was gonna do? Look at the shop. We did that. I don't remember. Maybe I'll remember as we're sitting here. Let's just go ahead and queue up. This win, lose, do horrible. Unless we get the exact same situation where everyone leaves and I'm 1v3 and 4ing. Just getting stomped on. Then this will be our last one no matter what though. And let's hope that we don't get into the same situation as the last match. If you get in a match, it's worth it just to sit in it. Like, even if you're getting stomped on, it's worth just to play through it. Because if you're getting stomped on, it's going to be over in like 5 minutes anyways. You're still going to get like 1,000 crowns out of it if you're not in gold yet. If you're in gold, you probably get a little bit less, but you can still just focus on capturing the points and at least make them work for it. Run back and forth between points. That's what I was doing in the last one, right? Getting stomped on. Had no one to come back me up because my team all abandoned me or got disconnected, I guess. But they most likely abandoned me. But again, I'm gonna go back to, I'm just so impressed that we're gonna get 2 hotfix updates in a matter of days, like in a matter of weeks from patch release. That's such a big change. That's what we can hopefully expect going forward. It's a, oh my gosh, this is only 2 people. What happened? There was multiple people there. Sorry, I spaced out for a sec. Got distracted. Shocker, I know. Oh, I know what we were gonna do at the end. We were gonna talk about what games we should play tomorrow. I have to look at my collection. But I'd say Splatoon 2 is on the option because I know there's people that really like that. If we don't play Splatoon 2, if it doesn't get picked tomorrow, that will be my bonus weekend stream game. Haven't been playing much of it, obviously. I've just really been playing Spellbreak. I played a little bit of Destiny last weekend, Destiny 2 with a friend. Okay, good. This is a full 10 game. Although the last one started that way too. Oh no, though. It's this team that we've played a few times.
Victory or death? Or exile, I suppose.
What are the other game options we have? I can start thinking about it now. I've been wanting to try to do a playthrough of Immortals Phoenix Rising. I've also contemplated deleting my 200-hour Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild save and starting over on stream. Or just starting a new account on the Switch and playing from that.
Moon zone successfully captured.
These people
Sun zone
drop any
captured by the
potions
enemy.
because I got hurt. I got a
You have the
boo-boo.
advantage. Only one objective left. Get to it.
Oh, contested. Oh. Now this is the annoying person. Yeah.
Your enemies have captured the moon zone.
They were so low. I missed all my shots though.
Two zones in enemy hands. Your enemies have the advantage. The enemy team has captured all zones.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier. I'm seeing they didn't stay on the point, so I capped it.
Moon zone captured.
Not great gameplay on my part, but I'm alive, barely. 1 HP,
All zones under your control.
and we
Which
still have
one
that
do you
point,
desire?
so that's good. I'm just shocked they're raiding a scroll and not trying to go for the point.
Your enemies have captured the sun zone.
Oh, somebody got the point.
Your enemies are falling behind.
They're only 1 point behind. I think they need to like tune that down a little bit. It was saying just the wrong thing a lot. Bye, ES. You're frustrating to play against. But you're good, you're just frustrating.
Star zone has been captured by the enemy.
Ouch, ouch.
Have a boon in mind.
Just need to cap a second point. Oh, that's what my teammate is doing in the background there. When I need to select my boon. No. Oh, wait. Okay.
Star zone captured.
Oops. Got my own teammate. Need a vampiric scroll. I'm like dying here.
So you wish for greater power. You were wise to come to me.
Oh, teammate is already struggling to win that anyway. So let me do that.
Always happy to aid in some violence.
Oops, going the wrong way.
Your enemies can capture the star zone.
Oh, they're so annoying.
Which boon do you desire? Two zones belong to your team. Moon zones have been captured by the enemy.
Standpoint, standpoint, standpoint. Nice.
Another attack. Well done.
How did they survive that? Oh,
Have a boon in mind.
just to annoy them, I'm gonna go push this. Yes, thank you.
The moon zone is yours. Star zone captured by the enemy team. The finish line is just ahead. Understood. Two objectives in enemy hands. So you wish for greater power? You were wise to come to me. Your enemies have captured the moon zone.
I mean, it seems, I'm not sure who on my team is popping off, but it seems like somebody is. I think even if we just kept one spot to keep them from getting 3 for,
Moon zone
it'd be better if we could do
successfully
2, but maybe I'll try to push for the second one.
going to do something.
Oh no, I don't want to fight that ES person. Nice.
Star
Oh,
zone
they're gonna get
successfully
there, but I think it's fine.
2 zones in enemy hands. The enemy team is pulling ahead.
I should blow myself up here.
That zone has been captured by the enemy.
Oh, that was really close.
There's no despair quite like defeat.
It must have just been exiles at the end. But that was fun. I mean, frustrating. That one person especially, it was really frustrating to me. But it's frustrating to just get popped by Toxic and Frost repeatedly, over and over and over again. But we did better. I feel like we did better countering them every time we played against them, and that's what it's all about, right? Slow incremental improvement over time. But let me, I'm gonna cut back to myself, and on my PlayStation, I'll still hear the audio of it in the background, but I'm gonna look through and kind of pick some I'll put that back up too. There's a link in the description for my Twitter or on the about page for the channel, but go check out my Twitter. Give me a follow. I'm gonna post after the stream sometime this evening. I will post a poll for what we play on stream tomorrow afternoon. So Immortals Phoenix Rising, I think I want to put that on the list. Nobody seems super excited about it. I'm not sure why. It's supposed to be a fun game. It's very similar to like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it has like more of a Greek mythology type thing than just like the kind of more high fantasy of Zelda. What else? We have Genshin Impact as a possibility. I have not tried that at all. I have Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury on the Switch. like I said, Splatoon 2 will be on the list for sure. Probably gonna try to narrow it down to 4. I'll have to sit here and think about it for a bit, but give me a follow on Twitter and we'll post it there. I'll also try to start the stream chat a little bit earlier tomorrow when they send out like the push notification and stuff. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and tomorrow on stream you get to pick what I play. A little break from Spellbreak and a little break for me from having to decide, because sometimes I get really stressed out about like trying to pick what to play. It's not sometimes what viewers pick for me to play is not necessarily what I would have picked to play. Like there might be something on the list that I was maybe feeling more, but it's still always fun. And if we do a multiplayer or co-op game too, I'm always open to playing with viewers. So yeah, it shall be fun. But I hope you had fun hanging out with us today. We're creating a happy little gaming community here that's fun today. How many times can I say fun? That's inclusive, supportive, non-toxic, pretty wholesome. I hope that sounds good to you. If it does, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I'll pop up our schedule here again real quick, just as a reminder. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2100 UTC, and then sometime over the weekend too, we'll do another bonus variety stream. Either if Splatoon doesn't get picked tomorrow, then we'll play Splatoon over the weekend. I'm not sure on the day and time, so that again, you have to just subscribe and hit the bell or follow me on Twitter. I do post about those on Twitter too. So yeah, we'll leave it there for today, but thanks so much for joining us. Talk to you later. Bye.